lives to help us survive, so we spend our time to the fullest we can. We're seeing our lives have purpose, engaging our days to find better ways and build this life to the fullest we can.
Welcome to This Dementia Life, episode number 45, created by Dementia Action Alliance. I'm proud to be your host, Monica Downer. During this Dementia Life podcast, we have conversations with inspiring people living with dementia and amazing people that care about us. My guest today is Ginger Smith. Ginger is a retired speech language pathologist. At age 83, she received a diagnosis of Lewy body dementia and was placed in hospice care. She became bedridden and has made an amazing recovery. She co-authored Dementia Denied, where she shares her personal journey. Dementia Denied was co-authored with you and S.R. Hatton. How did this collaboration start? Like, who approached who first?
I approached her because I read her books on caregiving, excellent books that I admired. So I said, "You might be interested in my memoir." It was a memoir at the time, and she said, "Send me a couple chapters." And I did, and she emailed me right away and said, "I'm hooked." So that was pretty
Wow.
exciting.
Wow. So, why did you feel like this was the right partnership?
Well, because of her style, her writing, she's very honest. She doesn't, she didn't like sugarcoat. Is that the word? I still have word finding.
Oh, sugarcoat.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All righty. She told it like it was, but she used a lot of humor, and it just fit with my style. So we worked together 6 months actually,
Wow.
and you know, I'm very proud of our book.
Okay. Ginger, what ground rules did you set to protect your voice and your boundaries?
You know, I trusted her. I first we just I believed in her. I trusted her, and I just said, you know, the important thing. Oh yeah, the important thing is it had to be completely detailed and honest throughout,
Mhm.
and because I knew there would be skeptics. I wasn't writing about a cure. I was writing
Right.
about a turnaround only,
Mhm.
a reduction of symptoms. But I knew there would be skeptics, and we just had to be detailed perfectly. We actually showed pictures of my from my medical history. We show they're part of the book.
Interesting. Where did you meet the most resistance? Was it with family, clinicians, the workplace?
I remember I talked to my son and I said, because he had a pretty tragic life, and he said, "Mom, I trust you. Just say anything you want." I didn't really have any resistance of any family members. They, like Sean said, they trusted me and let me uh, write whatever I felt was true.
Oh, okay. Wow. What is one thing that you wish care partners understood sooner?
Oh gosh, I think it's the fact that we 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 weren't doing what I was doing. I was doing some pretty bad things, very
Right.
destructive things to them,
Mhm.
and they didn't realize. I think caregivers need to give grace. They when
Mhm.
per, when we act out people with dementia, not just me, but try to see the good side and realize it's their confused brain. It's
Right.
not them being deliberate and mean.
Mhm. That's very important. What role do peer groups or organizations such as DAA play for you?
Oh gosh, DAA saved my life basically because when I came home from hospice, I was ghostless, a ghosted, word finding. And I was very, very alone. I was very lonely, and somehow I got connected with DAA and the incredible people. And Lori, I don't want to name names, but necessarily, but the honesty and the support was just tremendous and still is to this day. I'm still a member. Yeah,
I agree. It can be a lonely road without peer support.
right.
Um, Ginger, can you give one sentence on what you hope the listeners will take away from this conversation?
Send all the love you can. Trust them, believe in them, unless safety's involved.
Mhm.
Yeah, how about that?
Okay. Okay. Is there a myth about dementia that you banish forever?
Yes, yes, there is, because a there is there is a path to getting better in some cases of dementia, like a
Mhm.
physical thing. So it's not
Mhm.
always, not always a fatal progression.
Mhm.
And people with dementia, you don't have to be miserable. You can lead a good, productive, happy life with help. With help, you need the community or family. You can't do it on your own. But if you have that, and
Mhm.
your medical provider is cooperative, you can lead a pretty good life.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Information on purchasing this book will be displayed shortly.
I'm doing I'm doing a present book signing, for
Mhm.
instance, at the community center in a couple of weeks. And
Okay.
you can get my book through Amazon, Goodreads, all those. They all have it.
Okay. Ginger, you are amazing. Thank you for giving us your time and for being here today to talk about Dementia Denied. I really appreciate that.
Oh, I'm so happy to be here, and I'm so thankful for you as a person, Monica. You are one of the sweetest, loveliest, kindest, smartest people I've ever met. It's just an honor to have known you.
Thank you, Ginger. That means a lot. I'd also like to thank you, our viewers, for joining DAA for this Dementia Life. Please visit our website, daanow.org, for other podcasts, find valuable resources, and find ways to connect with other people living with dementia through our virtual discussions and engagement groups. Dementia Action Alliance is committed to enhancing lives, connecting people, and increasing understanding. I'm your host, Monica Downer. Remember, your brain may forget, but your heart never will.
Fullest we can, so we